Okay, back with more Midnight Club 2. Last stream, I didn't almost die. It's not that extreme, and it's gonna sound very silly to say that playing a video game like almost made me pass out from exhaustion, but I guess a lot of people, if you're ever playing a video game where you get really excited or you get a lot of adrenaline from barely beating a boss or something, like that happens like once an hour or something and your heart rate goes up, but my heart rate was floating around like 160 for like 6 consecutive hours and I didn't take a break. So I slept really well last week. I'm expecting I'm not going to beat it today. There's like 4 races left, and if I can beat one in 2 hours, that would be fantastic. I don't have high hopes because I'm quite bad at the game. But I'm going to give it a try. Thank you to this name for giving me a map for the routing for the level we're on, because I don't think I'd be able to figure it out. Right, I'm not good enough at the game to know if the issue primarily is my routing or if it's my driving. Probably my driving. Let's see. We want... Is it the Knight still that we want, I think? Was that the one I was using most recently? Or was I on the Psycho or something? I don't remember now. Oh no, it's this Torque one, right? Okay.
Well, that hasn't happened before. But no doubt he will reveal his predictable inadequacy soon. Let's go to another place now.
I'm just gonna drive really slowly to make sure I understand the route. I'm not gonna try to win here.
I know you're close. This is typical.
So we start in this little area. Now, does it matter if I follow... It doesn't matter which order I do it in, if I go north or south first, right? North first. Okay. I start in this little area, so I go like northeast onto the road here. Or just straight up, I guess, technically. And then we're gonna go diagonally across this.
Why do I bother? I have seen keener skills on a pig.
Timer's not running, hold on. I do a U-turn here after landing in this. Do I have as much time as I like to race through it once they all finish, or does it eventually kick me out? And then once I do that, I'm guessing I don't drive up the stairs. I drive back up the hill. Okay. We go onto this guy and we go west. Oh, I see the numbers you put on there now. Oh yeah, that would be almost impossible. Okay, I gotta go northwest out of here. So we gotta go through the station. This is how we get back up, basically. Like this. AI are extra good if they're off screen. Let's see. Yeah, when I was trying to figure it out, I remember like they were just suddenly like 2 checkpoints ahead of me, and I was like, I mean, I was bad, but I didn't feel like it was that bad. Like, holy shit, how are they already done? Okay, so I think this is one where you have a screenshot. There's like an alley to drive through up here. Is it this building that I'm looking for an alley? Like, okay, inside like the mall of this building, basically. Is that right? See if I can. Oh, yeah, that's. Thank you for the map. There's no way. Not in a million years. I mean, I guess I could see the landing pad over here and maybe could have inferred something. 20-mile-an-hour jump. And then after that, we go down. And then it's at the... past the bridge and then a right. And we U-turn once we hit this.
I am sorry I woke up to deal with this.
P alley. The thing that looks like a letter P up there, is that what we're saying is the P alley? I just drive through the field here. Oh, parking. So this one? Okay. I think I understand. Keep left, don't go down the tunnel. But I am supposed to jump across there. And just have to drive to the thing. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to do that a few times just to get memory for it without having to watch the map the whole time. Try not to watch the other cars. Sucks having this big map on the screen. Makes it really hard for me to see what I'm doing. So I imagine this route is like especially optimized and isn't necessary to win. So does it give me like some time to pass this, I guess? So I gotta go down and then go this way. I go right at the roundabout. So we have to hit this checkpoint up here on the freeway. This is extra hard because I could never fall back on following a car. My U-turns on this one, I'm gonna get used to it. Confused. Now I go down once I come out of the petrol station. Sally. Oh wait, no, it's not right. The one where you have the screenshot. Let me try to find where it is. It's this building here. Like a mall arcade, basically. Don't want to go that fast. Going relatively straight here. Do we turn left? The bottom of this shape. So after this, I'm gonna try practicing without the big map and see if I can figure it out. So right now I'm just looking at the map and not the actual game, and I'm gonna have to look at the game to learn the route. P alley. That basically lets me go straight to a jump. Sure. This jump. Okay, we jump across there, and then we're basically home free, and I can just look at the regular map to find the exit. Well, of course, the ending is through some nonsense hedges. Okay. Let me try doing it now. No large map, but still going somewhat slow. Right here. Ouch. That one sucks. I don't know if I'm able to do that at speed at all. Back the way I came. Let me go along the top here. I think I just drive toward the thing I can clearly see. We go up this roundabout, we get on the freeway. This part's tricky. Okay, so I gotta turn right coming out of the alley, or coming out of the petrol station. We go south, is that right? No. I have to learn what to do with the shape there. Okay, so I'm looking on the map for this like horseshoe looking thing. That's the mall. Already missed the entrance. I should come at this from like a different direction, right? I've already gotten confused without having the big map. Okay, so how am I supposed to actually get here? Let me back up. That's the side I should be coming at it from, right? So... theoretically, I'm coming around this corner. Trying to see where I'm coming out relative to the freeway. Is this the freeway? Petrol station? Okay, so we come out of the petrol station. We go right. Here I go basically straight instead of going around this corner. Can I do that? Or did I already? I think I already passed where I'm supposed to go, right? Part's really awkward. But that's not going to connect. So if I see the arc, I'm going the wrong way. So we keep going around this corner. Where did I screw it up last time? And I hang a left here. No, I don't want to go toward the big roundabout, right? Unless if I cut, is it like cutting through here? Okay, I see. The alley by the big roundabout. I need to do it without the big map open, because if I have the big map open, I can't see what the hell I'm doing at all. I'm just following a map instead of looking at what I'm doing. And then I kind of just go straight from here. But I have to turn eventually. It's long before the roundabout. I think I'm doing this wrong. This doesn't seem familiar. Okay, I'll have to practice this part more closely next time, because that wasn't right. Should be coming out there. Then we do a Yui. We go towards the P, which I can get to by just driving straight to the orange. It actually gets me a good chunk of the way there if I'm just looking at the objective on the horizon. Normal. And then from there I just drive badly through this section and hope that nobody passes me. Okay. I might need to do it somewhat slow a couple more times until it's just muscle memory. Go through here. Take this first diagonal. The reason you slow down here is so that you don't overshoot it, basically. Okay. Here, this like little U-shaped thing, we go straight along it and just drive towards the blue. We go to the right here. Restart me, please. Thank you. Freeway. This part's awkward as hell. And we got it. It's also awkward coming out, but I was ready if I'm facing this way. Okay, so we come out here, we go to the right, we get on freeway briefly. We don't get on the roundabout. Instead, we go through this alley. The alley takes me straight to the mall. Yeah, I see what you mean about trying to hit that at a specific speed so you don't have to, like, backtrack when you land here. Especially since the car has bad traction there. Okay, now this next part is the part that I don't know. So it's one before the roundabout, you said? I think it's one before the roundabout both times? Okay. That's right. Was that correct? I think it was. And then turn around. Then I just follow my nose to the orange and go through the P. I got a couple jumps. And I just have to drive to the finish line. Okay. Keep trying until it comes to me naturally. Perfect. Good question. I guess another thing that makes this hard is you're basically never going to get a chance to draft because of the way the level is laid out. Figure out where it makes sense to use the boost. I think that's probably a good boost spot. based on my admittedly very poor intuition for this game. Great. It's okay, this is still practice, so I'm not gonna restart every time I make a mistake. I'm just make sure I have the route down without having to think about it too much. In the petrol station. I fed them, Andrea. You could give them some dry food. One, or at the same point as the roundabout. Hope there's not a bus there, I guess. Alright, so 140 is already too fast. This one, I don't need to... Like, I'm not going to undershoot it, it seems like. Not a huge risk of me undershooting it. That's a giant time loss if I come at this too fast. Being on the grass really sucks on this car. And I imagine most cars, but definitely on this car. Sorry, one sec. Thank you. Oh, right, and then I have to go across the bridge, which I identified correctly last time. I feel like even knowing the route isn't a gigantic advantage, because now I have to execute, which is very difficult. Still seems like it's just like, if not zero mistakes, close to it. Acceptable. I do want to go through this arch here, right? And not launch in a different direction. Yeah, it seems like you kind of have to overcome an off-screen RNG on top of everything.
I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile. You are a frustrating opponent. This is only going to help me win.
Still have more boosts. Probably think of a couple other places to use them. Post U-turn seems smart because it stabilizes you and also gets you back up to speed quickly. I guess I have to use a couple for jumps. At least one for a jump.
Why do I bother?
None of the jumps require it? Okay. In fact, I actively don't want it for the one jump, because then I overshoot.
See how you handle this, champ. So I hope that works out for you.
I need one for this one, since it's so slow start. One before the roundabout. It's here. That's the bridge, which is slightly on my left here.
Just like that.
Probably should actually use it here instead. Orange. Other than not going fast, I feel like I didn't make any giant mistakes in this attempt. Oh god. Okay. Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably losing a ton of speed there. So like I have to like launch myself so that I land in the loop, I guess. Seems like it's impossible to keep speed there. Now we're playing Midnight Club 2 again. Part is really annoying. At least it's at the very start. It's not helpful. I wonder if there's a race position at a certain checkpoint in the level where I can say, okay, this is unwinnable right now. Right. It says I'm in fourth, but that's not very helpful, right? Because that's based just on checkpoints obtained, not on proximity to the end. It only is based on proximity to the end when we're all tied at the very end. All your nose. Bus giving me problems. So that was within possibility. I wish I was able to tell how well I was doing so I could restart sooner, because like right in other missions it's easy to tell if it's just a lost cause and I could bounce. But here I feel like I don't know until it's over. Is Savo the most likely? Like, it does seem like your rival is supposed to have the best AI. It's just that under normal circumstances, there's so much chaos that they don't really get to shine. It'd be great if he could follow me at the beginning so he could deal with some traffic at the start.
I hope you land on the finish line to hit the zone.
That might be really bad, we'll see.
You are a frustrating opponent. Why do I bother?
Oh shit. It's probably unsalvageable, but probably be helpful to keep. Oh, that's definitely unsalvageable. Yeah, that'd be nice. It would be really great to see a modern Midnight Shmub 2 Like, I love to see what you would do with 20 years of game design knowledge. Like, I feel like you could do stuff with the traffic to make it still brutal, but not complete RNG. Like, maybe like have like a little ghost impression of upcoming traffic, like the bus, so that you know it's coming up. Something like the game projects your current trajectory and knows if you're going to crash into something that's beyond your control, and if you do, it gives you a little like premonition. I love when they swerve into you. It's my favorite. Yeah, exactly. Xenoblade Chronicles Club 2. Driver's danger sense. Like right there, I think there is no way for me to avoid that. And the game had to have known, or it would be able to predict that I was going straight there, right? They could have shown that bit of cars before I actually appeared and it was able to take me out. Yeah, I think I falsely show in 4th place for a while here, just based on the order in which we're getting stuff. It's just I'm ending quite a bit closer to the finale than most of the other cars once I get to the last one. Oh, that sucks. Well. I could see a rewind mechanic maybe working. I guess I would worry that would break up the feel of the crazy fast race. Like, I don't mind there being a bus in the intersection, but I'd love to be able to like respond to the bus in the intersection. I think the game feels really good when you're driving against oncoming traffic and you are perfectly dodging it. Like, it's really hard to do, and when you pull it off, you feel like you did it. It can still fuck you over if one of the cars in oncoming traffic decides to just drive into you, which happens a lot. But even if you could like have a little premonition of a car that's about to swerve into you, you could at least have a few frames to react to it. It just feels bad when it's uninteractive, which is some of the time. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Burnout 3 is amazing. It's probably still my favorite racing game. Just smashing cars into walls. I think the traffic is pretty crucial to the identity of this, though. Like, this doesn't work without the insane amount of traffic. It's just you need to find a way to make it slightly less chaotic or more predictable. God. I'm trying to think of like what's possible with the technology based on what I've seen other games do, and I think a premonition mechanic is the only thing I can really think of. And I think you could do it without having to have that be part of like, not that you care too much about whether you made a Ghost game. It doesn't have to be Ghosts, right? It could just be that you're a Fast and the Furious guy and you've got danger sense or something. I don't know. You're Celebrity Paul Walker. Yeah, I think this game is insanely interesting, and I get why you added it. I know I've been like exhausted and quiet for a lot of these episodes because I'm at a really high heart rate that is physically exhausting to be at for that long. It's like exercising at that heart rate. New weight loss program, be stuck on a Midnight Club 2 level for 2 hours. We don't know if they've done a study on that. Like, do you burn calories if you have a high heart rate due to adrenaline, or do you just like fucking die? I don't know how far. I should check how far west of that I can be and still hit it, or far to the left. Strong game essence. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
This is only going to help me win.
I think even the high difficulty is interesting. I don't dislike hard games. It just occasionally finds itself in that awful niche where it's like, okay, I feel like it's legitimately very hard, but then I think it's like bullshit hard 5% of the time. And because the races are very long, 5% of the time means you're likely to encounter bullshit at least once per race. And the question of whether it's enough to fuck you is just based on when the bullshit happens. So you have to have a couple nested lucky RNG rolls. I haven't really been using my boost this time. I do not like those trees. Those are the invincible telephone pole of Paris, apparently. I know this is a really bad run, but I'm trying to see if I can learn anything. You think so? Okay.
I am not concerned.
But just based on looking at times, or?
On the finish line, you imbecile. Come on, you dumbass. It's just some traffic.
That is correct.
Why do I bother?
Don't like being in the grass this long, though. It's not good.
Why do I bother? You are a frustrating opponent.
Okay, how far left can I be and still proc that? I can be at least in the lane directly left of it. Which is good, because I'm safe if I'm in like the
Oh, you really screwed up.
shoulder there. Whoa, God, that turned me around. That was going pretty well until then, it's too bad.
I have seen keener skills on a pig. So I hope that works out for you. I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile.
Don't like being on grass.
So I hope that works out for you.
That was my best thing there, was a couple of races ago. Haven't really been able to recreate the magic.
This is only going to help me win.
Don't explode. very nearly exploded. Thank you, Mr. Bus. Keep to the left a bit onto the bridge. Mistake to boost into this, I think, because then it takes forever to turn back out. Fucking goddamn it. No. It wouldn't have mattered though, even if I didn't fuck up at the very end. So that was just, he got lucky, or not as good as my PB, or what? Yeah, I'm trying to breathe this time to keep my heart rate down. Do not recommend 165 for that long. Thank you, game. Love it when you do that. That tree is like perfectly placed. I think that's exactly the line I want to have if it didn't exist. I remember that it's there. You guys see him in front of me there. I'm sure where that green arrow is. Yeah. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll be susceptible to traffic when I get there. Can you see any optimizations in route or anywhere you think I'm significantly slowing down, or you really think just keep racing and hope that I get RNG on my side at some point? This one doesn't quite get my heart rate up as bad because I can't see how close I am, so it's like I'm not like hyperventilating by the end of the race because I don't know what's going on until the last few seconds anyway, and it's like, oh boy, I lost. Please don't spin out. Thank you. It's another borderline correct place to use that.
I'm not surprised. Why do I bother?
Excuse me, Mr. Taxi.
I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile.
I hate going around that loop. It always feels like I'm losing a bunch of time there. Shit.
Finish if your car doesn't work.
Not very clean. No bus there this time, though. That means there's 2 buses right there. It's awful. See him out there. No, he's at the finish line. Okay. Sliding past the cathedral. Okay.
I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile.
Which loop is that?
So I hope that works out for you.
Try to slide in so like just my butt touches the cathedral. Yeah, I don't know if I can land early enough to do it that way. That would make sense.
This is horrifying. This is only going to help me win. What are you doing? You are destroying the car. You are a frustrating opponent.
Overkill. That's bad.
I have seen keener skills on a pig.
So I didn't hit the tree. That's because I boosted on my way over to it. Okay, so you're saying try to go like here. Is that better? Can I still improve it? I guess I can see where red is here and go ahead and preemptively restart. I'd have to like not see red at all there to have a chance, right? Sorry.
You are a frustrating opponent.
How I bounce around in that part seems to be mostly out of my control. Quite annoying, actually. The fact that this is so close with your presumably nearly optimal route is kind of terrifying. Overshot that a bit. Gotta start slowing down more before I do the U-turn.
I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does.
Oh, come on. I think I'm dead. Okay.
I hope that works out for you.
That was a much better bounce in that little area. This was worse. Oh, come on, Mr. Car.
So what? I can run to the finish line and still win.
Really? Okay.
I'm not surprised.
I hope the computer doesn't do better off screen the better you're doing. Fortunately, I spend like 1% of the race with red on my screen, right at the very beginning and at the very end. That's bad.
So I hope that works out for you. I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile.
Come on, game.
You think you're a big man now. Who cares? I always win anyway.
Stop getting traffic, please. After all this.
Oh, look at the cars. Not only have you
Okay.
but you also ousted everybody else.
That was an hour. Let me try the next one. I can try the next one for an hour. We'll see if it's looking completely impossible, then I'll save it for next week.
I could race better driver than me.
I'm probably going to save this VOD and stitch them together. I'll keep it up on Twitch, but... sorry. Alright, so this one's just follow the rate. Okay, I gotta play Midnight Club 2 again.
Why do I bother? This is only going to help me win. Boring. I am not content.
You know what? Make me spin out, please, game. appreciate it if you wouldn't.
You do not have what it takes. You are a frustrating opponent.
No idea where I'm going here. Shit like that happens and I'm just like, well, you're fucked. Wait, was I supposed to go in the little thing? So... that one, like, technically in a
How do you expect to
tunnel or something. Beautiful. In the mall, arcade, and...
Why do I bother? This is only going to help me win. How dare you cross that line? Oh, look at the cars.
Probably shouldn't have restarted there, but just rolled with it.
I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does. I have seen keener skills on a pig.
I hate, like, fishtailing on the grass. It feels really bad when it happens.
So I hope that works out for you. Boring. Why do I bother? I'll see how you handle this, champ.
Same spot. Let me just try to finish the race here regardless.
I'm not surprised. Why do I bother?
Grass, man.
This is typical.
This is basically 2 levels in each of the, like, stages, cities. The grass there.
So what?
Going backwards is smart because I've definitely completely forgotten LA.
Boring. Why do I bother? I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile.
All the trees in that little plaza. Okay, don't spin out here, please. So far, this one's relatively reasonable in terms of sightlines, except for right there. Whoops. it wants me to go lining up with where my eye is drawn to on the street and where the arrow is pointing. This is where I got lost last time. And that's why I got lost.
So I hope that works out for you. You are a frustrating opponent.
Oh good, go too fast there. So we're 5-minute level. Don't like that.
So what?
Need to learn more about the stage.
I am sorry.
Here again. Oh, interesting. I can go that way last time.
What are you doing back there?
Part of the reason I hate that is I always go the wrong direction. Because it's the opposite of what you have to press to reverse to fix yourself. My brain refuses to make that connection for some reason. Other side. Okay, well, no, that's gonna be a problem.
I have seen killer skills on people. This is a race. What do you think you're doing? Do you want me to stop and wait for you?
Car exploded. Where's the exit after this? It's 4 minutes, so it's long, but been worse. And I know this part should just be able to launch to it, presumably.
This is typical. Boring.
Yeah, that's the first ending that's like completely free of nightmare, I think. Big open space I could actually overtake. I don't have to already be in first to be sure I'm gonna win.
I'm not surprised. Boring. Why do I bother? This is only going to help me win. I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does.
Yup. Please don't spin out.
Come on, baby. Show this chump who's the man. Come on, you're almost there.
That's where I have to go through the tunnel. Here.
I am not concerned. Good.
Well. Don't go too fast over that. You'll have trouble at Notre Dame. Is that better if I end up here, or is the thing... it might be, actually. Hitting the roof of the tunnel is the worst case scenario, I guess. I don't want to be going that fast. This again. That's the far one. Knew that was there. Fuck by it anyway. Thank you, traffic. Appreciate that. I'm gonna fail because I'm on fire and probably not gonna be able to turn in time, and that's gonna happen. No! I had it! Oh my god! I'm never gonna reclaim that. That's probably the whole hour gone. Goddamn tree. Literally in last place. I was hoping that when my car flipped, the car flip would count as exploding the car, but that is not true. First place already too far from traffic. Did I have a chance here? I didn't realize what a straight shot that was. Okay. Should have had it there if it wasn't for the tree. I know there was a tree down there. Deeply, deeply painful. I think first place is so far away, there's no chance of me catching up. It's not enduring any traffic. What the hell is happening? Computer just got confused there, I think. They miss it again? Oh shit. Probably the best possible time my car could have exploded there. Just don't hit a fucking tree this time, please.
I've died twice before and I still breathe. This is sort of the same. Okay, maybe you win and relieve me of this burden. To Los Angeles!
Are you serious with that asswipe?
I don't remember Los Angeles at all. There's 2 races left. I'll try this just to try to see what it is, but oh, it's another rain level, my favorite. And on a car that presumably has complete ass handling in the rain. Oh wait, oh god, is this a routing level? Yeah, I would be okay with you just telling me. It's already so tight even knowing the route. You just tell me the basic order: southwest, northwest, center, northeast, east, south, center. That's what I would do without actually studying it. Excuse me. So southwest, southeast, east, northeast, center, or northeast, northwest, center, exit. Southwest, south, east, northeast, northwest, center blue, center orange. Assume I have to take this. Oh, well, okay, well that's a problem then. How is it possible to do southwest, southeast without ending up going north here? It seems like I can only get into that freeway from one direction, or is there another exit? Here, I'll drive slow through it. I'll just try to do the full route. So I do what it looks like is obvious, right? I get on the freeway entrance here.
I'm not surprised.
But on the other side, I guess. Right, those guys took an exit, which maybe is the key. But I have to be able to hit that one. How is it possible for me to hit the north-southwest one and still get to the... Maybe it's the exit I saw those cars going off on. So I'm probably going to wrap here in a second. I just want to... see what I'm in for so I can prepare for next week.
This is typical. I am sorry I woke up to deal with this.
So you take this exit, that gets you this one, and then you
I am not concerned.
turn around. Turning around, how the hell do I get back to that? Okay, so then I take the little cloverleaf ramp, and the cloverleaf ramp puts me out this way. That's okay,
What do you think you're doing?
and that's what red does, it looks like.
You better steer around them in proper fashion.
And then just assume I follow them.
It never does. I'm not surprised.
So they're going up and then left.
You are embarrassing yourself.
And left some more.
Do you want me to stop and wait for you?
Any thoughts on crossing over to the east side? There's like a jump there, right? You can do this more quickly. Let's go.
Skills on a pig. So I hope that worked out for you.
Alright, for next time I might ask for a route map for this one, if you wouldn't mind.
I am sorry.
Just because it seems like there's a lot of little opportunities for me to lose a ton of time. Cool, thanks.
I hope you land
Oh, and then you gotta do some shenanigans with this part. I don't even know where that is. Above me, I guess? Yeah, no worries. It seems like it's one of those ones, the classic video game puzzle rule of whatever it looks like the obvious path is actually the wrong path. So if you feel like you're going the obvious way, it's definitely the wrong way. Not a path I can take. And you're saying get some of the center ones, but not all of them? The two that are on the way? Okay. I wonder if it's just that you spend more time near the AI or the dangerous AI in this one instead of it being off screen for the whole race. Yeah, so they have a chance to interact with traffic.
You owe me at the very least a challenge.
This is a mean level.
You are a frustrating opponent.
Do we think we skip one of the center ones? Because it looks like it's fine to hit it, but maybe it's easy enough to hit it on the way back. Sure, yeah. Well, it'd be good to know where the frickin' exit is. It's in this building somewhere.
How are you supposed to beat me if you don't have a car?
Oh, I see. It's just under this. Okay. Future Marstead, if you're watching the part of the VOD that hasn't been stitched together yet. Whoa, the right stick lets you accelerate? Oh my god. I wonder if that makes it easier to drive. You push the right stick up, you accelerate. If you push it back, you brake. Reverse. Probably not worth getting used to. Anyway, yeah, we'll hopefully finish next week then, probably Tuesday night. I'll see if I can get something else scheduled. Make sure it's saved. Okay, continuing with the last couple of races of Midnight Club 2, I have the map from This Name is Lame. Thank you very much for helping me with the routing on this one. I just don't think I'm good enough at the game to be able to figure it out on my own. Let me go ahead and fill it up here. Okay, and I'm just going to drive through the race very slowly to try to learn the route.
I've died twice before and I still breathe. This is sort of the same. Okay, maybe you win and relieve me of this burden. To Los Angeles!
It sucks to be Savo, apparently.
Are you serious with that, asswipe? Shut your mouth. No comment.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this big. Go down this way. Okay, hopefully. Just the right side of the freeway. So we pass through this first one here. And then there's one here. We take the exits. Half Clover. That takes us to this one. But then I need to turn immediately and get out through this way. That seems right. Ow. Not trying to actually drive here, just trying to learn. I think I have to take this exit. Does that connect down there? It's hard to tell on the map. Okay, we go left here.
I am sorry I woke up to deal with this.
Then left again. And then right. This one's pretty complicated. It has a bunch of non-obvious turns it wants you to take. So then we go across this way, and you said there's a glass thing I can cut through here?
You do not have what it takes, it
Oh, here? Okay, just to save a little bit of time. I see. And then straight. Oop.
You are a frustrating opponent.
Is it okay to clear it like that, or do I need to go across a specific jump to make that efficient?
You are embarrassing yourself.
Okay, I think I did that wrong, right? I'm supposed to go up so that I'm not facing the wrong way coming out this way? Okay. I already want to be facing this way. Direct route's what I want there. Okay. And then here, there's not, I just go straight across again.
I have seen keener skills on people.
Oh, that's not possible. Shoot. So I just have to clear that in such a way that it doesn't take me to the wall. And then manually take this right turn up into this thing. Yeah, I see the screenshot in the top left corner. So you're just saying to go left of the wall there. And go down around to this guy.
What are you doing back there?
Then there's an alley up here, is that right? Or here, okay. This takes us straight. So I can't hit all three of these without skipping any of them. And at the end we just kind of have to do a Yui and come back. Oh, I'm supposed to hit that on my way back. Okay, I understand now. But I would go this way.
How are you supposed to beat me if you don't hurt her?
Then we hit the top right, and then top left, and then bottom. Up this way. Once we see it, drive toward it.
Hey, that's right. Look that way.
There's a way through here. Okay.
So I hope that works out for you.
And just drive normally up to this without getting on the freeway. And then we go back down the way we came here. And here I would pass through 18. Okay, and then the finish is slightly complex, right? Let's try to put a picture of it. There's like a gap in the wall somewhere. Oh, I'm glad I'm practicing this. Yeah. Like over here, basically. Okay, so normally I would come at it from this side. That's just like a turn in here, basically. In the parking garage. Okay. So I'll try it this time without having the big map up, and I just have to practice it a few times, I think.
Qualified. So what? I can run to the finish line and
All of them on the freeway there. I'm not going to restart too much, but I want to make sure I get each individual turn down. here, right?
Oh, look at the cars.
So we got this guy, and then this guy, and then we take the... Hang on. As soon as I hit 2, I take the immediate exit. Oh, I'm sorry, no big deal. Make up for it eventually. Alright, so then we have the hairpin here. Okay, I think I can remember that part.
Two more sharp turns and I'm right back in.
I'm gonna take this exit up here. This exit. And then left. Okay, but I keep going left past the gas station. Around here. Then we go right.
This is only going to help me win.
Then we go left under the bridge. This is where eventually I need to just cross, straight shot across the Terminator 2 drainage ditch or whatever it is.
I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile. I am not concerned.
Okay, so I got this one wrong again. I did this wrong twice.
Embarrassing yourself.
So how do I actually do that? I hit something down here and then come north up this way and then pass through this one. By the way I just did it.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, I must have gotten confused about the direction there.
What are you doing back there?
Oh, you're saying left of that building. Okay, I understand the screenshot now. And then we go right. This guy.
Do you want me to stop and wait for you?
Then down at this one. Then we do what? We go left at the next intersection down here.
This is only going to help me win.
Now that one's actually supposed to be, there's like a alley that I skipped, right? Okay. With the P, okay. We go right here. Yeah, my bad. And then once I hit that, I just don't hit that basically and I turn right here. Okay. So I'll get it on the way back. This one's gonna take me a while to study because it feels like it's a bit more open than the other one. Not as many obvious tight sections. So we hit this guy first,
What do you think you're doing?
and then this guy.
I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile.
And back up here.
I am sorry I
And
woke up with you with this.
then right on the diagonal. And then I have to keep going past that wall there. Once I see the orange into the underground and then left and then right, and there's the answer. Okay. Okay. This will take me a while. I gotta practice it for a bit.
Damaging my car is not a concern.
take the exit after this guy.
You owe me, at the very least, a challenge.
Then I have to hairpin immediately. Okay, so red kind of takes part of this route at the beginning at least. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart whenever I get to something that I don't naturally do the right thing at, so that I can force my brain to remember the mistake. It's a bad sign. Shit. Learn how to get in there better. So 2 exits, 3 hairpin. Try to make a mnemonic I can remember. For the hairpin, it's a straight shot. I just naturally drive toward the next beam, but there's an exit before 4. Left. Okay. And I think here I gotta go left at the light. Right. And then right again. And left under the bridge. Now I need to look for the place that lines up with the jump through the drainage ditch. I have to go left here. Do I have to like hit that and then turn around? Maybe I'm misunderstanding the map there. Maybe I have more room to hit it than I think I do. Keep to the left of the building up here. Right here.
Many more points to go.
That's not the P that I want. The P that I want is elsewhere. Shoot. Okay. It's after that trio, I think.
I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does.
Alright. 1, nothing special. 2, exit.
I am too close. Speed up. Speed up your asswipe.
3, hairpin.
You idiot. Fumbling. Oh, you're letting me catch up.
Straight away to 4, but I have to get on the exit before 4. Exit.
Be more careful. You're my greatest hope to end all
Left 5. Past the gas station.
cars and more cars. Obstacle. Never has been before.
Left on the bridge at 6. Line up with the ditch.
It was shell casing the size of your car. So I hope that worked out for you.
Left to 8. Turn around at 8. Hop into 9. Keep to the left of the distant building after 9.
So I hope that works out for you.
10 is not an alley. 11 is also not an alley.
You wacko.
Left and then shoot. It's up here somewhere, right? Okay. Alley after 12.
Confidence leads to complacency. Complacency leads to weakness.
Phantom Menace changed everything. Then we take the diagonal here instead of picking up this checkpoint. Wait, I think I screwed that up, didn't I? I was supposed to hit. Wait, no, we're okay. Did miss this turn, but hit this guy. Follow the light, get on the diagonal.
What do you think you're doing?
Continue under the bridge. Okay, that could have been possible. That was actually pretty close anyway. I guess just because you see the computer enough, you give them plenty of chances to crash. Practice that a little bit.
There you go, small fry. Do something.
Get on the freeway.
Look at the car.
Not a great start. 2 is the exit.
This is difficult.
3 is the hairpin. Exit before 4.
You wacko.
Left here.
So what?
Left at the gas station for 5. Go to the bridge for 6. Take a left. Line up with the ditch.
I have seen keener skills on a pig.
One of those Japanese telephone poles there.
How dare you cross that
Um,
line?
left of the building.
I hope you land on the finish line, you imbecile. You are making me laugh. Do not grow complacent.
Nor the parking garage.
You better steer around that.
Parking garage is right after this one, right? Or P symbol, I should say. Okay.
You think you're a big man now.
So we turn right when we can.
Don't get smart up there.
Boulder in the way, it's unfortunate. Don't hit that. Keep going to the right. Ignore the first one you see. Go up to this one first.
I cannot tolerate such mediocrity.
Off the ledge.
You are a frustrating opponent. Why do I bother?
Diagonal.
I don't care. This won't stop me.
Under the bridge.
You have won.
Okay.
All by yourself, victorious.
The routes are bad. Yeah, I'm guessing the main thing is just that they have to deal with traffic for most of the race.
You are just
Thank you for the help. I don't think I would have been able to figure that one out. I like the idea of the routing, and I like the idea of the racing, but the two things at the same time would stress me out trying to figure it out myself, because I wouldn't be able to tell what my main problem was. The main issue is my driving skill is poor.
Oh, look at the car.
I wonder if there's a way to like save distance traveled. But I guess that's not the whole story. You're not just trying to minimize total distance traveled, right? You're also trying to minimize distance traveled at low speeds, I guess. Any kind of metric would be helpful, though. If you could see the distance traveled for all of the racers, and if you traveled twice as far as the next place person, you're like, okay, my route must be the problem here, right? I'm just trying to learn the race here.
I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does.
Probably through here. Oh, I don't like that at all. It's pretty messy. Okay, the computer got lost there. I was trying to follow the computer. I think I need to stay behind somebody to see the route for this one.
I don't care. This won't stop me.
I think they could still do it and it not be like intrusive if it just occasionally had a little place, time, distance traveled. I think although that wouldn't be completely accurate in terms of helping you figure out whether routing was the problem, it would be more information than you currently have, which is made more complicated by the abstracted computer when you're not within range of them. I don't think I want to drive through there next time. Okay.
Do you want me to stop and wait for you?
Oh, they really struggle with driving through that. That's funny.
All it takes is one idiot like you.
I think go left there instead of right. You go through the parking garage. Right at the liquor sign.
What are you doing back there? I cannot tolerate such mediocrity.
Okay, the airport really confusing to me last time. It's like you stay on the bottom for this.
I am sorry I woke up to deal with this. This is horrifying.
That's another one where the checkpoints are pretty far away from each other. I think I'm not learning anything from this one right now, unfortunately. Normal. Well, they go that way because then they have to turn, it looks like. There's a... Seems like this can't be right. Cross the ditch.
This is only going to help me win.
It goes in the ditch? Oh, that's mean. No wall there. Oh wait, no, they have to drive through this thing. I think I remember this from earlier mission. There's like a tunnel over here. Sure one finished a while ago. Okay, I might need help since this is a very long race. Keeping track of where I'm making errors, so I just have to race it over and over. I'll try to remember where I get lost. Let's get on the freeway now. How long is this race? It's like 6+ minutes.
No, you idiot. Not like that.
These ones give me the most trouble. Just marathon of perfection. I think that was wrong. Just to take a different thing so I could exit here. The route's definitely really wrong here. So raced well, it's like 6 minutes 45 seconds. Let me at least see what the exit looks like, because the exit's always really mean in this game. Along the diagonal. Is it the same as the last one? Okay, kind of. Let's try to follow people here. Go through an alley. That's over here. Done that S before. Don't want to drive through the area that's where my eye is drawn to. Let me restart since I made a route mistake. Oh shit. They took a different route there, like a cut across, it looked like.
There you go, small fry. Do something.
It's the S.
What are you doing back there?
Continue past there, go through this way. Do not go through the thing, hang a right. Get on the backwoods area. Right at the stop sign. Through this and then left on the other side of this.
I am not concerned.
And through the parking garage.
What are you doing? How do you expect to win making such obvious mistakes? I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does.
I'm gonna keep them where I can see them. Y'all stuck here? All of you? It's really funny. Okay, they took a left there that I missed. Guess this isn't unwinnable.
How are you supposed to beat me if you don't have a car?
Got the graffiti. So far, has the computer done anything like really pants on head stupid in terms of their route? Stay on the bottom at the airport.
Come on, move around. Do something. Don't let me abuse you like this. Come on, you dumbass. It's just some traffic.
Okay, so following them might not be terrible. Looks like you have a nice wide open path to the exit, so it's not like one of those levels where you have to be in first because there's no room for you to overtake. Oh, that's interesting. I followed the right car there. Well, that's tricky. It might be a time save, but it's hard to say. There's no way I'll remember it is the problem. P alley here. Launching there seems reasonable for this part. I don't know, I mean, I played the game for like 6 consecutive hours. You think that would be more extreme time spent consecutively with the same map than playing it casually on the couch when you put it down when you get stressed out, right? Maybe if you're like playing it multiplayer with friends and learning the map that way. Freeway here. It's a tricky exit to find. Alright, I don't know where to go with this. If this exit is correct, it seems right. I got lost toward the end of the freeway here. Do we want to go under it like that? That seems wrong. I have no idea how to do that part at all. So now we gotta go find that diagonal earlier. I need to be close enough to the other cars on the freeway to see what they do, because I get completely lost in that section. That's the wall that would kill me. Okay. No matter how casual of a playthrough, stream or not, there's no way in a million years I would ever turn on cruise mode. It's just not why I play video games. I would be here to do the campaign and the campaign only. Why would you just drive around because it's fun? Who plays video games for fun? Kidding. That's how my brain works. I'm just joking. I think what the most sandboxy game I had as a kid was. It seemed like sandboxes were mostly relegated to PC for a long time. We didn't really start getting sandboxy console games until around this era.
No, you idiot! Not like that!
I have no idea where to go here. Oh man, where's the road they're talking about there? Yeah, makes sense. If this was the only game I owned, I'd absolutely squeeze every last drop of blood out of it. I did that with every game I played.
You owe me to get the very least. Challenge me.
I'm describing a flaw with myself, though. I have a general inability to engage with games that are closer to being toys on the game to toy list. And it's interesting because this game, the campaign is very much a game. This is not a toy at all. It's a very, very hard, challenging one, but it sounds like it's maybe made a little easier if you engage with the toy part. Ow. This is not designed for more than one car to be passing through at a time.
Everything you got.
To be ready to cross through this. Not the alley. Alley goes to nowhere, it seems like. I think just having more information, trails on the other cars, maybe.
I don't care. It won't stop me. It never does.
Having a ghost of your last attempt that made it to the end would encourage you to at least finish instead of restarting. And you can tell if you thought you had a good routing choice. You could follow your ghost. If you saw something that stood out, you could tell that, oh, that's not what I did last time. It's just a lot to remember in a 7-minute race without any kind of visual aid.
Maybe there's hope for you.
Identify from testing where players are getting stuck and naturally driving the wrong direction and put an extra little ground arrow to suggest, hey, do this. Extra ground arrows wherever there's a mandatory exit. Something that if you miss it, you have lost the race and there is no recovery. Which there aren't many, but there's enough. Like, it's like there's not enough of them that the game teaches you to look for that. But it happens frequently enough that it can definitely cause you to fail.
How are you supposed to beat me if you don't have a car?
Those Japanese super telephone poles here.
Come on, Jock. You gotta represent. This is the world champ.
This section is confusing to me. I don't think I've ever been here in view of another car. This is where I start to get lost.
You want to be the best? Deal with this now.
This is the airport. Not the freeway where I always get confused.
It's traffic, nothing more. I'm not surprised.
I get stuck here because I start looking at the map instead of the road, and then I start slamming into shit. Fuck, I missed it. This is unrecoverable.
You are.
No reason for me to restart that early because there's still 6 minutes of driving I have to do. Video games.
Damaging my car is not a concern. You think you're a big man now. What?
Yeah, I feel like the only way to do a map like this is to just memorize it. I'm trying to internalize the turns themselves and try to just ignore the cars. It's very hard.
What do you think you're doing?
Remember this pink turn here, and then not down that path. And backwoods.
You can't finish if your car doesn't work.
Yeah, it's cool.
You do not have what it takes, it seems.
Okay, so after I have to remember that, it's complicated. Remember where the parking garage is relative to everything else. This little alley causes me so much grief. The eye is drawn to it. this part again. I don't know what the computer does here at all. It seems like that's fine if you do that. So you have to go down this way anyway. I don't know if that's slower than whatever they're doing though. LAX. Really?
I cannot tolerate such mediocrity. What are you doing? How do you expect to win?
Airport checkpoint is way less forgiving than other checkpoints. At least there's way more of those nasty telephone poles than there are in Japan. In Japan, there's like a few of them, but most of the level you can just crash into stuff and be fine. Sure, you can kind of get used to it as like a thing you got to deal with all the time.
Be more careful. You're my greatest hope to end all this. This is only going to help me win.
I think it's preferable to not jump the ditch there. This one you can't jump it because you got to go down into the thing to take the little exit.
You will end up in flames every time if you keep driving like that.
Thanks, game. Yeah. It only has them in narrow alleys after training you for most of the level to not worry about poles. Only worry about them in the hardest part of the whole level. I kind of wish it would reset you the instant it detects that you Jeep your car. Okay, I need to follow this guy because I do not know what to do on the freeway here. First exit. He doesn't take the exit before the confusing one. He takes the next clover ramp and then goes across the road and then takes the diagonally opposite exit. Okay, I think I can remember that. No wonder I was confused. Oh my god. Not that I have any chance this time, but it's one of those things that's just out of my control. I was playing The Crew recently, which is a really cool card game. It's basically like Spades, but totally co-op with a bunch of custom objectives. They have a new expansion for it. But it gives you these objectives like, you know, one of the players is not allowed to take any tricks, or they have to take the yellow 3 with the pink 8 or whatever, right? Really, really hard stuff to the point where sometimes the tricks seem like they're impossible. But I bring it up because the handbook for the game has a little FAQ, and I was like, what if I draw trick objectives that's impossible for the group? And like, well, if you think it's impossible, you're wrong. You did think about how you could have solved it differently, idiot. There are no impossible draws in the crew. Which is not the case in Midnight Club, is what made me think of it. Sometimes things just happen where I can't consider how I could have changed my driving strategy to not have a random piece of traffic nudge me in the butt and spin me out. I guess I could just drive well enough on average that I minimize that risk, or minimize the time loss from it happening to me. I probably could have reacted to that truck there, or anticipated it. I do think a premonition system could work well in this game. You don't have to do anything like supernatural, just imply that it's your driver's instincts or something. Just put like a little danger arrow on the screen if it projects a incoming collision if you continue at the same speed. Oh god. What are you doing, computer? What the hell's happening? Okay, after I gotta remember where this is. I always lose track of it. Fuck. Yeah. I think you give the player tools to react to it. I feel like this game is more about keeping your cool when something outside your control happens and just trying to regain your lead. But something like a premonition system would be helpful for letting you actually react to danger. I hope this is fine. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to the airport now. I gotta get comfortable enough with this that I never look at the map, because every time I look at the map I crash into something. This car is just too fast for me to try to glance at it in my peripheral vision. Unnecessarily mean checkpoints. Oh god, this is a fuck up. Maybe not. It might actually be fine. Sometimes, like, maybe it's not as bad in LA, but in Tokyo, in Paris, there's places where if you go up, you're stuck up there. You're not coming back down. You're not crossing freeway. This doesn't seem right. See what happens. I'm gonna launch over this. Fortunately, first place is really far ahead of me right now. I need to get him to where he's being affected by traffic, if nothing else.
This guy's the champ, and you're looking pretty good against him. Keep racing.
Not really. I think this game also needs to, like, specifically cause first place to slow down a bit if it detects that it's too far ahead of you, because the race just becomes impossible if he gets too far ahead. just feels like there's a point where there's just no salvaging it anymore. Okay, let me try to remember this. So it's the first exit after the checkpoint. And then... we don't take that exit. We take this exit and then cross diagonally and take the exit away from there. This is right.
This guy's the world champ and you're about to beat him. Keep it up.
I can't even see where first place is. I think the one I see in front of me is second. I gotta keep going past that little statue I see under the bridge. And through here.
Damaging my car is not a concern.
Okay.
Are you?
Getting better at least.
Cars and more cars? All to go. Never had seen before. So what? I can run to the finish line and still win. You are making me laugh. Do not grow complacent.
I think whenever the computer's behind you or in front of you a certain distance, they can keep pathing with no traffic, because obviously they can't simulate traffic for them, but the average speed they move at needs to go to like 80% or something to account for the fact that they don't have to deal with traffic anymore.
This won't stop me. It never does.
Okay, I get confused a bit here.
Don't get smart up there. Two more sharp turns and I'm right back in it.
If we drive through here, does this make sense? It's officially where I get confused every time. Okay, and then we go through
Keep it up, Tiger, and there'll be a
parking garage. And then I have this confusing ass. Is this the parking? Yes, it is. That I always take and shouldn't take. Oh god. I realized I was going the wrong way there.
Cars and more cars? All to go. Never had seen before.
What path are they taking?
baby. You're gonna be the champ.
Okay, they go through there a really weird way compared to the way I've been doing it. Maybe their path is more efficient than mine.
You are making me laugh. Do not grow complacent.
LAX. Oh, they just disappeared when that happened.
What are you doing? You are destroying the car.
Wow, that one just has no forgiveness whatsoever, does it? First place is getting dangerously far ahead of me here. I think actually going up and then launching off the top might be faster. See what I'm doing anymore. Going straight there? Huh. Straight through the yellow. Oh, that gets me on the straightaway to this. Okay. That makes slightly more sense. Oh, first place is like gone. He's like all the way in the tunnel already. Okay, so I have to be able to see first place by the time I get to the ditch tunnel. If I don't, I think it's game over. I don't think it's recoverable. I don't have to be in first, but I have to at least see his little arrow. This isn't great, but it's not unsalvageable yet. No, it's unsalvageable. Got eye strain in my right eye. Hold on.
You qualify.
Oh my god. Just trying to get max zoom back, please. Thank you.
This is difficult. I am not concerned.
I keep trying to take a close shave on that tree to save a little bit of time. I just don't think it's worth it. Don't clip the tree here. I still did it. Just happened to get away with it that time. Take the left coming out of here. And then the parking garage is soon, but not immediate after that.
So what? I can run to the finish line and still win.
It's through here. It's after the checkpoint, after the weird, tight computer is bad at it section. Oh, I'm lost. This is fine. A little concerned about first place right now. I think he might already be outside of traffic range.
Don't get smart up there. 2 more sharp turns and I'm right back in.
Alright, this is where I sometimes get confused. I'm getting really stuck right now.
Come on, baby. Show this chump who's the man.
That's not salvageable. It only takes a little mistake for first place to get so far ahead of me I can't catch up.
But you're about to beat him. Keep it up.
Parking garage is after the next one.
Come on, Doc. You gotta represent. This is the world champ.
Sweet Jesus. It's this fucking alley. Everything about it, my eye is drawn to that turn. And it looks like it is barely conveyed on the minimap. It looks like it's overlaid exactly on the actual turn there.
I am so bored, comrade. Away, my young friend. So what?
My part's not difficult, but if I come at it at a bad angle, it's really hard to recover. Oh. Don't go through the alley, that's a bad idea. At least it's not raining.
I am still right here. Your lead means nothing.
Could be worse.
I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does.
This guy's the champ, and you're looking pretty good against him. Keep racing.
Whoa! The game crash. Unfortunate, that was a pretty good attempt. At least it wasn't towards the end of the race, it could have been worse. Please tell me it's safe.
You can.
Okay, good.
So what? You better steer around them in proper fashion. What are you doing back there? Oh, look at the car.
Well, let me turn there? Okay. 1, 2, and 3 just all stacked right on top of each other? I guess so.
I'm not surprised.
Okay. Room for the computer to screw up here.
Hit me. Come on, you punk.
In a way that causes problems for me, though. Parking garage is after this next checkpoint.
Come on, give it everything you got.
Drive through here, but I'm really worried about those boulders. Hey, thanks, Darkstar. Appreciate it.
Come on, Doc. You gotta represent. This is the world champ.
Saw the danger intersection. Fake out alley.
No, you idiot. Not like that.
Probably should follow the other car there. That's still a part that I don't really know what to do. I think the way I'm doing it is okay, but it's slower than whatever the computer does by default.
Don't get smart up there. Do more sharp turns and I'm right back in. This is horrifying. No, I hope that worked out for you.
Need to not hit the tree or the LAX symbol if I do that. I think the risk is too high. It's not worth it. I do not believe that that burnout is faster than just traditionally turning around.
So what? A clear
My car needs to explode soon. Okay, so they go through here and they keep going straight to line up with a straight line here. Oh, I need to keep going. Fuck. That's bad. Oh. Oops. Lesson learned, I guess. The combination of palm tree, traffic, and the other cars there makes that a point where the computer is very likely to get a giant time lead on me, unfortunately. I don't think there's too much I can do about it. Stuck on something, please, or be just far enough away that you don't.
Damaging my car is not a concern.
Parking garage. Saw the wrong turn there.
Keep racing like that. Just keep doing it.
Alright, so computer pings a left there, which is normal. And then does another left immediately. And then turns up toward it. This can't be right, because then I have to turn around. Yeah, I don't know what the best route is there. There must be like an alley or something that I'm not seeing, because I'm staring at the minimap. First place is really far ahead at the airport. Fuck. I think it's unrecoverable once I go up here. I don't think there's any way for me to get down. Son of a bitch.
You don't deserve to win.
This section just caused me to lose so much time to RNG. Really?
That's poor person. All it takes is one idiot like you. This is typical.
Things were going so well.
I am not concerned.
Maybe if I stay on the sidewalk there, I can avoid some of the RNG danger of that section. Computer's way too far ahead of me anyway. I need to train myself to not look at the mini-map at all. I have so much eye memory from other video games to look at the map a lot, but it actively, anytime you see me like drive into a pole for no reason, I didn't get bumped into anything, it's because I was looking at it to see where first place was, and it's like, that doesn't help me to know where first place is. I think that is safer to take that on the sidewalk. Other cars.
Hey, that's right. Not that way.
I think they're far enough ahead they won't get stuck here.
You don't deserve to win.
Everything you got. Come on, you're close. Keep it focused.
Don't go in the weird alley. Fuck, God damn it. I have to put in so much effort not to go in that alley.
But you're looking pretty good against him. Keep racing.
Okay. So this is where there's like a shortcut through here. Okay. Off the LAX.
There you go, small fry. Do something.
I didn't hit the pillar there.
It is pleasant to at least
Don't mess with the jump. Probably gonna hit in a tree or the LAX symbol.
try and get ahead somehow. Come on, that's the spirit.
What is happening? Which way are we going, y'all? Okay.
Oh, look at the car.
Okay, coming out of LAX, we've got this little oval thing. I think I have to go the way they just went, or it's gonna make me turn around. Is that the problem? I guess this is fine. It's not ideal. Keep going straight a little bit further. I might already be fucked here. Let's see. Okay, no. First place is not in the ditch yet. I'm gonna go all the way left here so that I can go over this thing.
Why do I bother
I've been restarting a lot, so I don't remember the path through here, unfortunately. Is the freeway next? No, I got really confused, didn't I? It's after this. It's a different freeway entrance, god damn it. Yeah, I don't know a fine route versus an ideal route anywhere, unfortunately. So. I guess LAX. How far away is first place? First exits. Skip this exit. Wait, I have to cross that and then go. I did pretty well up until this part. Alley here. And LAX. Explode me, please. Why did that take so long to reset? God. I don't think. I think if first place is in the tunnel by the time I drop down here, it's no recovery. Like comically far ahead of me right now. Hard to decide whether to restart when I'm this far behind or just try to keep going. Like, here I recovered. Those three are all basically on top of each other. There's some room to overtake over here if I don't fuck up and forget where the turnoff is, son of a bitch. Not even halfway there. That was not in my control. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm fucking up is what I'm doing. Go, go, go. I swear sometimes you recover from that faster than other times, and I don't know what governs it. God. I only maybe had a chance a second ago, but now he's gonna be in the tunnel before I can get close. Oh, it's freeway. Red's not first place, right? Someone's even further ahead than him. Skip. I'm gonna hit it and then cross the freeway immediately. And immediately exit. First, just too far ahead to have a chance. Okay. I think I was already. I was a dead man walking at the ditch tunnel. Interesting. Usually they put the ending sequence where if you're not in first, you're fucked. At least it's at the end. Here it's in the middle of the race. So, but I guess if I can get past it, I still have to be perfect for the rest of the race after that. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, sorry. Heart rate monitor, let me mute it. It's really loud. Thought you were already muted, sir. Dangerous oxygen level.
You are embarrassing yourself.
I'll fix it after this attempt. Well, if anyone was sleeping, hope you're awake now.
You're close. Now let's see how long that lasts. Who cares? I always win anyway.
If I go right there, I have to go through the door to make that worth it, otherwise I think it's a waste.
Maybe there's hope for you. Never has been before.
Let me fix this. 1 second. You also email my Comcast guy. It looks like I'm having bitrate issues.
You wacko! You can't finish if your car doesn't work.
I hate all of you so much.
I'm not surprised.
Came here in first place. Oh my god.
I am not concerned.
Things were going so well on this map, and now I just can't seem to recover. Might not be dead man walking. Well, now I am.
Land on the finish line, you imbecile.
I don't even know what happened there.
Boring. Boring. Small person. All it takes is one idiot like you. I cannot How dare you cross that line?
Yeah, sometimes it lets you keep going after like 1 second, sometimes it takes several seconds. Yeah, Bucky, it's because I'm bad at racing games.
How dare you cross that line?
Oh, they're gone, aren't they? I don't even know where I am at this point.
I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does. I don't care. This won't stop me. It never does. I am still right here. Your lead means nothing. Oh, look at the car.
Come on, Jockey, you gotta represent. This is the world champ.
Life is miserable. Cars and more cars. Obstacle. Never had been before. You can't finish if your car doesn't work.
I'm gonna lose it in LAX because I always do. I have routing issues after that.
No, you idiot. Not like that. So what? Confidence leads to complacency. Complacency leads to weakness.
Weakness leads to suffering. Okay, this is where I gotta go to the little roundy thingy. It's down this way. This way, okay.
How do you expect to win making such obvious mistakes?
This is the world champ. Give it everything you got.
I have seen killer skills on a pavement.
I lost so much time from that, it's actually hilarious. I went from first place to 7th place from that. What is with the computer? Can the other cars actually explode like me? They've got flames on them.
This is only going to help me win.
Blowing my insane lead there.
So I hope that works out for you.
Fuck.
Why do I bother? This is only going to help me win.
Where the hell is first place?
Hey, that's right. Not that way.
My car needs to explode.
You owe me, at the very least, a challenge.
Car's gonna explode. Just need to come to terms with it.
Yeah, I always win anyway.
Don't hit the traffic.
You have beaten everybody.
At last, I'm free of this rubbish. You want my car, my title, have a nice life, goodbye. Can I get out of here now?
He did it! All those racers! I finally have a friend who isn't a total loser. See you later, man. But don't be getting any silly ideas.
Oh, no credits. Cheat code adjust difficulty. How hard can it be? 9. This is a good game. I really like the routing aspect. I really like the traffic. It's probably the only racing game I've played that under no circumstances allows you to limp to the finish line. Like, anytime I've won, I had to perform. I had a couple times where I got maybe a lucky, the computer did something stupid, but I still needed to not waste that opportunity. And there's a lot of times I wasted the opportunity. So that was really fun. We talked a lot during the playthrough that I think that a few feature changes would make this a little bit more accessible to a new player. Some little things like additional navigation tools, a ghost of your previous run, maybe lines on the map to show the ghosts of the other cars' previous runs, the total like track distance they went. I would wish this had been continued with like a new game every couple of years for the last, or at least as many games as there have been Mario Kart games, because I'd love to see what a 2023 version of Midnight Club would look like. And it sounds like that didn't happen, which is unfortunate. Glad we finished it. I'm glad I didn't like bail or something. This was a much more, just to be clear, like obviously I've been in pain and my heart rate's been off the charts for much longer than it is in like a Souls game. But like this has been more satisfying to succeed at than something like an RTS. With an RTS, I go, 1.5x over the how long to beat, but the whole time I feel like nothing, I'm not getting better. I didn't get any wins due to skill. It's always like, well, I guess I won through to aggressively reloading save states and save scumming until I won. But here, each time I won one of those races, like I had to actually win the race and it felt pretty good. So I didn't have a miserable time with this game. I thought it was quite good. I'm interested to see more like this if it ever gets released. If anyone ever makes Midnight Shmoo, let me know. I'd be happy to play it. Thanks for sharing this name and anyone else who voted for it.